Dropshipping is gonna die, and not for the reason you think it will. So yo, what's up guys, it's Reinis here, and today I'm gonna talk about dropshipping and how, in my opinion, will it die. So this comes from a customer point of view and from a guy who's done it a little bit point of view, and also from my friends in the Young Hustlers chat. So I decided to make this video because we had this discussion about dropshipping. There were two sides, one that said it's gonna die and the other that said no, it will not. And I wanted today to look at both of those sides, know it's gonna be more or on, why it's gonna die. But before we get into it, I need to tell you this. This is not gonna be about the good side of dropshipping, which is actually creating niches and stuff as products that are actually useful to people and products that people like. This is gonna be more about those cliche bracelets, necklaces, and everything. Those cliche stuff everybody sells, and how it's pretty much gonna kill dropshipping. So with no further ado, let's get just right into the video. So as you can see on the screen right now, first one is it's not profitable for the factories. So if it's not profitable for the other business, why in the hell should they be helping you out, right? It's like with influencer marketing. If somebody like a smart shake gives me these bottles, they expect me to drive them some sales, and if I don't, we won't have any more collaboration. The two reasons for why it's not profitable for the factories is when dropshipping wasn't as big. I mean, dropshipping has been a thing for like 10 plus years now, so a fun fact for you. But when dropshipping really wasn't that huge, people would buy shit in bulk, because in bulk the factories would give discounts, stuff like that, and that would be much more profitable and better for the factories. But as dropshipping started, people just ordered products one by one, and it's not as profitable for the factories, especially in the high competition range, with the bracelets and stuff like that, because not a lot of people buys those. And yeah, the second thing is since the market is super competitive, they won't get as much profit as they wanted, to get, like, pretty much. That's why I like Peter Thiel's book 0 to 1, which is basically talking about why you should be considering going into the startup game, and why startups are the way to go. This is pretty much like it for the factory part. And I got this from actually a friend who went on in China for a business trip, and these are pretty much things they told him, because he asked about dropshipping. He had a lot of friends who do dropshipping, and it was just out of curiosity. And this is the thing they answered him. For them, if it's not gonna be profitable for them, they're gonna try to find different ways to get money. But yeah, next thing is oversaturated markets. Let's just be honest. No matter what you say it is, it's gonna be an oversaturated market. Like, why in the hell should I buy I don't know, item X from your store versus an Amazon, right? I would rather trust Amazon than your random store, unless it's like a brand or something like that. You know me, you feel me? But if it's like a random bracelet, shit like that, most of the people won't trust you, because it's an oversaturated market. There are like thousands and thousands of stores out there, and why should the customer care about your store? Of course, this can be fixed with branding from the customer side if your products are good. But as I'm saying, I'm talking about regular dropshipping. If you're going into a niche and kind of making it all about the niche and making it professional looking, and giving in some effort, versus than most people do when they don't pretty much give any effort in at all, you're gonna take the L. Yeah, because if you're going into the bracelets and shit like that, that's a super competitive market. You ain't gonna get as much profit you wanted to, and this is gonna, so all this, what it's gonna lead to, as you can see in Photoshop. Okay guys, so let's say this is the market and you want to get a piece of it, right? You want to get a piece of it, some of the profits. So you start your own company, you hop in. But with competition, the thing you don't realize, there are thousands and thousands of those companies hopping in, and as more of them hop in, the market share, I mean, it grows, of course, but the profits that are being spread out, that are given back, are gonna be much lower, if you understand what I mean. They're not gonna be as big as you expected before you went in, and as more and more people go into the same niche, it's gonna get more and more oversaturated. Because as I said, from a client's point of view, why should I buy from you when I have tens of thousands of other stores out there? And Amazon, keep in mind, and Amazon, it's like one store that can beat all of you, right? So that was the second thing. The third thing is, I'm gonna go back to Amazon too, because Amazon fixes this problem. They don't have this problem. You do. You have long ass shipping times. And that note that says shipping is being slow due to our high demand, that ain't gonna do shit. As a customer, I don't give a fuck about your high demand. If I buy your product, I want it to be here right now and as soon as fucking possible. That's why a lot of people still go to stores just to get the iPhone X right now, stuff like that. I mean, this is not an iPhone X, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. This is the thing you have to like think about. And this is what, you know, buying your storage and keeping it at your place would fix. With dropshipping, yeah, the factories don't really, they don't ship it as out as fast, and especially the China post office. So that's a pretty huge problem. If somebody can fix that would be awesome. Because right now, with most of my friends who I know and a lot of other people who I know, when they see that shipping would take like 2 to 4 months, they just know, oh shit, this is dropshipping product. It comes from AliExpress. Right away. No hesitation. So it just gives out what's happening. And this leads to our last point. People know where your shit comes from. Right? When the market is being so huge, they understand that free plus shipping is just another way to make money. Nobody gives out free shit. I mean, it's same with BitConnect. Like, I'm sorry, but some stupid people fell for it. But it's like, you can't, you know, when something sounds too good to be true, it won't be true, right? You can't get a 1% return on fucking money every single day. That's just virtually impossible, right? And when they see the general, like the basic store, because most of the people out there are using the same templates. Those are Brooklyn and the other one. It's just the same shit. They just right away they see, oh, you have header up there that says free shipping. You have this there, you have that there, and they just know, oh shit, this is a fucking dropshipping product. Why should I buy from you? I can just go to AliExpress and get the same shit for like 10 times cheaper, right? So it's a big thing that's happening out here. And with the market being more and more oversaturated, it's gonna kind of lead to it dying. And as I said, I'm talking about regular dropshipping with the bracelets, necklaces, stuff like that, the basic products. If you go into the niche and sell something a little bit cheaper, like for example, a little bit more expensive. For example, I saw those maps out there that, you know, the scratch off map. You've probably seen the ad too. The scratch off maps, when you go to a country, you like kind of scratch it out and it's kind of like gold. That product, that's something, that's cool shit. Like, people want to buy that, but nobody cares about line necklaces anymore. I mean, bracelets anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit, right? And yeah, so if you're into dropshipping, think about how can you stand out. And one of the things you can is with having a personal brand of your own, and a brand for your site. Like, make it, and not for your site, but for your shop. Make it like as a legitimate shop. Have good social media content. Post on social media frequently. Engage with your customers and stuff like that. Be on social media. And yeah, if you want to grow your social media following, your own personal brand, learn about how to make money online marketing, stuff like that, feel free to subscribe. I mean, don't feel free, just subscribe. Like, it's free. You're gonna get free value. Subscribe and hit the like button below so more people can see this information. And yeah, please leave your comments down below. What do you think about dropshipping? Is it gonna die? Will it not? What do you think about it? Yo, so thank you guys for watching. I have to go. I have to work a little bit. So, peace.